Hello and welcome to Sexy and Senile, Senile and Sexy, the one and only place for the geriatric and the attractive. And if you are listening to this, or if you're watching it because I decided I'm going to start videotaping it, then welcome. I'm here. This is what a real clown looks and sounds like because some of you were clearly confused. I'm doing all right. You know what? I just took an exercise physiology problem that literally made me want to shit out a small hamster, but you know what? I'm here. And the screenwriting class that I really should not have enrolled in, but I did. I presented my script this week. It was on Tuesday. I'm recording this on a Thursday. And I was not sure how it was going to go, mainly because one of my characters has a line where they're like, so-and-so has the personality of a rotisserie chicken, which, for the record, is something that I say quite frequently, but like, I didn't really know if at this good Church of Christ college where everyone is borderline satanic, I wasn't sure if it was gonna fly. Word of advice, like, especially if you don't identify with the Christian religion, but I go to a Church of Christ school, and I swear the people is like the students are like the Annabelle doll from The Conjuring. You got Chucky, you have the girl from the Exorcist who goes down the staircase, you have Freddy Night. I literally have not met worse people. Could have picked them out of a sewer, dumpster, pooping facility for all I know. For the record, I call it a pooping facility. I call it a pooping facility because it is so beyond me, and call me out for being 5, but like, it is so beyond me that literally everyone's effications, their fecal matter just gets pumped to like one singular place that is just randomly located, and you drive past it and it just smells like shit because it is. What do you call them? I call it a pooping facility. And thank you to the noble people who risk their lives every single day to go into a pooping plant where there's no poopery. They're there in the shit, And that's really, when people talk about positivity and what are you grateful for, that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I do not work in a pooping facility. Knock on wood. So, for the sake of alliteration, sexy and senile and stopping poor interpersonal communications, specifically in the workplace. Yes, because I know we want to shit on people who do pyramid schemes, especially online, but hear me out. Like, you get the DM and it says, would you like to join my team? Let's grow together. Or would you like to have an exciting business partner opportunity? Anyways, the second you say yes, you get that email and it's like the enema from God. It costs $500 and you need to sell it to like 16 people to make even, right? But you know what you're getting yourself into. Like, they ask the question, you respond, and you move forward. Conversely, someone needs to call off of work. Your coworker, your coworker Suzette, and you're just living your life, and you get a text message from Little Miss Suzette, Susanna, and it's like 2 paragraphs long with like 5 smiley faces and heart emojis, and it's like, hey girl, I was thinking of all the lovely people who have helped me throughout my life and supported me, and especially during the rough times. And I just thought of you and your lovely, lovely soul. Anyways, my boyfriend is hosting a group enema party at 2 p.m. on Saturday, and I don't want to miss it. And like, if you could take my shift, like, Miss Ma'am, get to the point. Let's draw a map, point A, point B, and get it taken care of. Get it handled. You know what I mean? It's just too much. Just ask me. 2, there is a revolutionary concept, and it's called an availability form. You fill out an availability form, and that's exactly what I did, because I said I don't want to tolerate with this buffoonery for any more time than I have to. If I'm not scheduled, don't call me, don't speak to me, do not press nothing at all, not a little fleck. Also, in the second grade, your teacher might have taught you about something called a week. And after that, maybe something called a month. And the funny thing is, on your phone is the same thing that your second grade teacher taught you about. So if you actually have a working calendar and establish the times, this would not be an issue, Miss Sir, Miss Mia, Miss wonderful person that I am so grateful to work alongside. Also, okay, so I want to be a dentist. Specifically, I'm thinking I want to specialize and be a periodontist. And I'm in this dental lecture series for a school that I would literally like give my left toe and maybe one of my eggs to go to. I would cook. What would I do to go to this school? I would willingly adopt a hamster if this school told, and I would take care of any animal I had, but like, I had a conversation with my mom. This is such a side note. I'm probably getting an ESA, an emotional support animal, a dog, a corgi. I'm gonna get it in the winter. But my mom was like, Grace, why don't you get a hamster? No. You will not catch me dead with a hamster. I wish all the best to the hamster community. I hope they're safe. I hope they're well and that they're, not in harm's way. But you will not catch me dead with a hamster. Not in the middle of traffic, not on a Sunday morning, not in a Dunkin' Donuts. Will you catch me with a hamster? The point is, I would willingly adopt it and gladly adopt it if I could go to this dental school. Anyways, the whole premise, it's every other week, 2 hours long. You have 2 lectures in every single time. In every single lecture, I guess. There's like 2 topics given by 2 different speakers. And it's just like the ass kissing. Listen, I'm so grateful for one, like the chance to get this knowledge that I wouldn't otherwise get, and the fact that these dental students are taking time out of their day. But it's just, and it goes generally too, because I noticed this when I was touring colleges and everything too. It's just the ass kissery. Like, I kid you not, one of these speakers could literally get on Zoom, show us a whole iceberg lettuce and teach us how to choppity chop, and people would be up in the comments like, thank you so much. This is like the most riveting thing I've ever seen. Like, if you didn't teach me how to chop that iceberg lettuce, like, I don't think I would have ever learned. I don't think I would have known that it was lettuce. You get what I'm saying? Like, people kiss ass so heavily. And like, I'm not saying this in a way, I guess, to come at people as much to say, take a good look in the mirror. Because at least in this dental lecture, if you are attending it, like, to me, just right off the bat, I can say that you're intelligent, that you are attentive, that you are focused on a goal and intentional about what you want to do about it, and also that you're driven and hardworking. Like, that's, I think I just counted 6. And to me, that's a lot of really good traits. Don't sell yourself short by kissing ass. And like, don't be rude, of course. Like, I'm saying like way too much. I'm so sorry. But if I was to go and tour this school or speak with a faculty, of course, you want to have manners. You want to put your best foot forward and everything. But like, the whole ass kissery that just generally comes with an application process to anything, or certain environments like student resident housing, the whole ass kissery is just not for me. It's really not. I feel like it took me a while to get where I am and be okay with the fact that I'm a more blunt person. However, if I have an achievement or I am friends with somebody, I know that that it's either because of my personality or my dedication and work ethic. And quite frankly, I would rather I would rather maybe not have as many things and just be true to myself than be telling someone who's got the personality of like a week-old bagel that they're the most interesting person I've ever met. Like, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I am who I am. Am I a 20-and-a-half-year-old who runs a podcast called Sexy and Senile with 3 listeners? Yes. But I have dignity. I might be a clown, but I clown with dignity. I tie up my clown shoelaces and I keep it moving, chopping, hustling like an alpha male. And you know what? I get where I need to be, and I respect people. I treat people the way I want to be treated. Unless you do something like harass me or try and get me fired, in which case I probably wouldn't. But that aside, I'm doing great. Also, before I wrap this up, I do want to say I was never really big on the TikTok thing, but there's that whole clip of Julia Fox going around, which is like uncut gems. And like, listen, I get it. She does sound like she just ate 5 pixie sticks and competed in a pat. Like, it sounds like vocal fry, the French fry McDonald's vocal fry experience. But I've always been self-conscious about my voice because I feel like I have a lower voice, or when I get excited and everything like that, it goes, and it does sound a little bit like uncut gems. And like, I feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed. So fuck all of you disrespectfully who had to make fun of her in that interview. Julia, Mrs. Fox, I support you in also being a person who talks with that intonation. Yes. Anywho, this is Sexy and Senile, and I'm so excited to have you here with me on this journey. Just kidding. If you want to be here, be here. And you know what? If you don't enjoy eating oatmeal to keep yourself regular, or having Viagra recreationally, well, actually, no, I don't do that. But if you don't enjoy being senile, it's okay. It's okay. That being said, Sexy and Senile, signing off.